Hey guys, I'm gonna do a vlog here or blog here Saturday. It's a subject that I've touched on in other videos, but I've always wanted to make a video about this subject. And the subject is marking up parts. Now, I've had several comments on this. I've had people say, you're not supposed to mark up your parts, you're supposed to make your money on your labor. Recently, in the last video that I put up of the job estimate, just FYI, in case you were wondering, the customer elected to go with a changeout. I was not able to talk him into repairing that unit, even though that the coil, I was able to get the coil through my ICP distributor. Now he gets it through trained people, but I guess that, see guys, my ICP guy is really good to me. I mean, he'll get me parts for anything, but that's not what we're here to talk about. If y'all want to hear more about brands, on my opinion, or ICP or whatever, we can do another video. But to make a long story short, he can get me any part that I need for any brand unit. The train coil was expensive, but it wasn't as bad as you think it would have been for a 4-ton evaporator. Anyway, I gave him a great price on repair. He didn't want to hear nothing about it. He wants to go with a new system. So, I mean, yeah, if that's what he wants to do, I'm not going to not do it, because if I don't do it, somebody else will. So, we're going to do that either this week or next week. He's going to call me back and let me know. Anyway. Also, I want to read this comment on that last video. That's what brings me to my point. I'm not really sure how to say your name, your channel name. I'll put it up here on the screen somewhere. He wrote to me, in saying that you like the money on a changeout, there must be a large markup. Or should I say you get a good discount on equipment? Thanks for the video. Now, he wasn't really rude. At least I don't think he was trying to be, and I'm not going to be rude back. But I'm going to answer you like this. If you're trying to say that I'm a ripoff, or if I'm this, that, or another, then that's just not true. I do get a good price on equipment. My ICP man is very good to me. And I do not mark my equipment up 100% like some guys. I don't. I have a CPA that I trust. He tells me where I need to be on stuff like that, and that's where I'm at. Okay? I go off of what he tells me. He looks at my books and looks at my overhead, and he says, you need to be marking up your stuff at this. And that's what I do. Okay? So, but we have to mark our parts up, okay? Let me give you a perfect example. iPhone 6 right here. Whether you're with Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, blah 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 blah. You really think you paid the price for that iPhone for what one of those companies did? No, you didn't. They marked it up. They made money. The computer that you're watching this video on, you probably bought it at Walmart, Best Buy, or in another electronic store. Do you think that you paid what they paid for it? Sorry to tell you, you didn't. They marked it up. They made money. Like I said in another video, I have a smart TV. 2 of them. No, 3 of them. There's one hanging in here. There's one in my living room. And there's one in my bedroom. I'm sure most of you have smart TVs or HD TVs or these new, fancy TVs. Did I pay where did I buy my TVs at? I bought them at Sam's. I don't know if everybody has a Sam's Club or not. It's owned by Walmart. Did I pay for those TVs what Sam's Club paid for those TVs? Hell no. And I know that. They made money. They have to, or they'd go out of business. Your TV you bought, DVD player, hell, even a DVD movie. I promise you're not paying what Walmart or Target or blah, 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 blah paid for it. They've marked it up. They're making money. They have to, or they'd go out of business. Same thing with us, okay? Now, there are a lot of guys that make this industry look bad by marking their parts up 100%, 120%, 150%. I don't do that. My CPA has given me a markup sheet for anything under, for a penny to $1,000. I have a sheet to mark my parts up that my CPA gave me, and that's how I mark my parts up. On installations, change outs, blah, 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 he told me how to, calculate all my costs and everything, and he tells me you need to be right here. You need to mark up at this percentage when you're doing these kind of jobs. You got it. Because he's the man that's going to keep my doors open. So I'm going to listen to him. Now, I am not. Hey, y'all quit texting me. You know who you are. I am not trying to get rich. I'm not rich. I'm trying to make a living. And I do mark my parts up, guys. And we have to, okay? It's the bottom line. I mean, if I sold somebody a contactor or a capacitor, condenser fan motor, anything at what I paid for it, I'm better off parking the truck and staying home. It makes no sense for me to go to work. Nobody has ever made a living by breaking even. Okay? I'm not going to do it. Nobody does. I mean, you cannot make a living by breaking even. I mean, how are you supposed to put money in your pocket? You know how, a lot of guys that are saying this stuff are saying, what am I trying to say here? The guys that are saying this don't own their own business. Y'all probably work for somebody. Well, you know how you like to get your paycheck every week? Well, guys that own our own businesses like me, Ralph, Zach, Steve Lav, and Jim, and other guys, we don't really I don't know how they run their businesses, but I've talked to a few of them, and, we don't really necessarily get paychecks. We pay our bills, and then, we put a little money in our pocket, but as far as, we have to make a living too. I mean, and marking the parts up is part of that process. So this is something that I've wanted to make a video on for a long time. And, guys, people that, to the ones that are saying this kind of stuff, y'all need to chill out, man. I mean, we're not trying to rip nobody off. We're not bad people. We're just trying to make a living just like you. That's it. I mean, everybody's got to make a little money. I mean, how money's not everything, but, I got 2 kids and a wife. I got to bring home a little bit of bacon so I can support them. So, but, we're not all bad people. There is honest ones out there, like myself, and I consider myself to be very honest, and I do mark my parts up, but in my mind, I'm reasonable, and I can sleep at night with what I charge people. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys on the next one.